Hello. Uh, um, hello. Redstone Dragon here, and today I'm going to be making 32 block long farms, one bamboo, and one sugarcane. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna remain silent throughout most of this because it's easier for me to focus when I'm not speaking. What Pistons, right? I almost forgot the pistons. Now, I'm not boring. I'm not gonna make just a regular bamboo farm. No, it's going to be a dual farm. It's going to be wood and sticks that I'm going to be crafting. Gotta make sure it's stay. So I've been playing Minecraft for 2 years. You'd think I know the controls by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should be good. Should be able to, yeah. I'm gonna make a couple of mistakes in this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I'm doing this all by memory. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 32. Now time to just repeat that process. There we go, that's all the hoppers placed down. Now for the mud blocks. And the reason I'm using mud for this is because well, stuff tends to get stuck on top of this, and mud is being something like soul sand and stuff like that, path blocks, isn't a full block. so items can pass right through it into hoppers. So that's why I'm using mud blocks for this. I'll leave the amount of each stuff that you need, each item that you'll need in the description. I'm using bamboo since, you know, bamboo farm. Gotta add the buffer, of course. Now I'm gonna add the pistons in. Now, what it does? Oops. Hard to control flight with a controller. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. Well, one, the wall is there to keep stuff from flying out, but two, there's also going to be a roof so that stuff doesn't fly over the top, because during testing of this, I learned that stuff can and will fly over the top. And then a wall to along the side to prevent stuff from going, well, out the side. This is where it gets interesting. Since redstone on Bedrock works differently from Java, I can't use the same mechanics. I'm gonna have to use a little bit of observer magic. In order to do that, I sadly do have to get rid of the pistons, simply because I can't place the observers in the correct order if the pistons are there. Now that that's done, I'm adding the second line. Get that out of the way. It's time for the second part. The redstone behind the observers. We count off 3 like that, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and I'll end right in front of the observers after I make it day here real quick. Say it's a similar pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a pattern here. And the reason for the pattern is because otherwise, if these repeaters weren't there, well, if these repeaters on the back line weren't there, it would just be the redstone wouldn't be able to reach from over there all the way to over here. And if these weren't here, it will just form a loop. So there is a method to the madness. How? And that's all the redstone linked up. Look how satisfying that he is. But I'm not done yet. Nope. Not by a long shot. Don't need the observers anymore. Instead, we'll be using the crafter and a chest. Just gotta orient this correctly. difficult with Java sometimes. I mean, not Java, Bedrock. It's much easier with Java, I will say that. But again, a lot of things are. Hang on, that's not how that's supposed to go. Yeah, again, I am doing this by memory, so bear with me, please. Thank you. I will mute while that's all going on. Anyways, so the reason I have this set up like this is because I can take advantage of a mechanic with the redstone. Since comparators will work on crafters to make it so that, well, you'll see. Gotta set these up for, this is set up for blocks, this is set up for sticks. And now for the magic. Put the comparator here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with the repeater facing in. And that to make it so that when this one fills up, it will automatically shoot off the bamboo block. And it will be the same with over here, except instead of bamboo, it's a stick. It's a stick that will be sent off. Pretty useful for stick trades. Why are you already? Oh, right. You can already see that it's sending off a redstone signal. But it won't be strong enough to reach the crafter until these last 2 slots are filled up with bamboo. And that's all that's all that set up. Just open that up so that you can see everything. And now it's time to plant the bamboo itself. Bamboo grows quickly, so it will be, and now I'll show y'all what it looks like when it grows. And let me do a different one, that one. Once it goes up to 4 blocks tall, all of these will release. I'm gonna do that a couple more times over here. And put these 5 in since I no longer need the bamboo. We already have a bamboo block in here. And in there, we already have 7 sticks. So it looks like a charm. The only thing left to do is to, well, cover it up so that bamboo won't bamboo will not. And another thing that you might want to do is put some sort of lighting in there. Add this on peaceful mode so mobs won't spawn in it, but in your survival world you might want to put lighting inside of the farm itself so that mobs will not spawn at all. And that's the bamboo farm. Oop, I missed a block apparently. Now for the sugarcane farm. Let me just find a spot. Because it's like that, but it's 1 block lower. And it has water in it too, because that's necessary for bamboo and for sugarcane. And you can put sugarcane in mud. You just have to have the water to so that it can grow. I'm going to do a bit of a smaller version, just 8 blocks instead of 32 blocks, but it will have the same kind of mechanic as that over there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that mechanic will allow it to be 32 blocks if you so choose. And heck, you can go as high as you want with this mechanic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And this, like the bamboo farm, will not just be a sugarcane farm. It will be a dual purpose farm of sugar and paper. So with this, again, it's a very similar build up here. Just 8 blocks instead of 32. And as such, since it is a block lower, I'm going to have to do a little bit of this. There we go. Now, it's quite literally just the same mechanic, just with the redstone on top of the observers and not under it.
Hey, LG, what's up? Set an alarm on your phone for 6:45. Why? Starting then, I need y'all to be quiet. Are you, I'm gonna have an interview. Not here? No, that's what's going to happen. Not by if I do food for how if I cannot actually love if I do cover. Oh, what's going by you for 7? Not that cake, but I'll do that. Okay. Soon
Now, with the way this is, it's going to be a bit more complicated, since it's...
Boys, did y'all hear what I said? What? Starting at 6:45. Make sure y'all ain't making no noise up there.
This should work out just fine for any long machine. It's the same mechanic, just long, just short. It's the same mechanic. Sorry for all the noise in the background. I asked for quiet, but I'm not getting it. You'll excuse me. Back to it. Anyways. It's going to be the same mechanic with the what the hell? Okay. That is gonna be chunky because you see there's the water there, so it's going to be a bit more difficult, but it's easier. But it's easy enough to work with to get the redstone. Gotta make sure it's all set up. This one will be for sugar. This one will be for paper. Hang on, how long is this? It's not long enough. Whoops. Did I make this long enough? Nope. When it's all done, you'll see how it functions. And there we go. And I just remembered, with this one you don't need a roof because sugarcane only gets to 3 high. Anyways. Let's throw this sugarcane in. And again, same with the bamboo. You'll want to put a light source in there so mobs don't spawn inside of it. I got 22 sugar, 33 paper. Quite simple forms once you get the hang of it. You can make them any length you want, as shown. You got the 32 block one over here, the 8 block one over here. As long as you follow this simple setup, you're good to go. This is the redstone dragon signing off, and I hope y'all have a nice day.